Well, hello, lovelies. Happy first day of December. I can't believe that the year is over in 30 days and we will be ushering in a new decade. And I've been thinking back on the the last 3 years of my life, and they've been pretty rough. I got laid off. I had to move back home. Um, I have not been able to find a full-time job, and I decided to go back to school and get another degree and a teaching certification. And shortly after I moved back home, I had a major medical event. So I guess that kind of worked out in a sense. But anyway, I don't want to bog you guys down with that. What I want to talk to you about, actually, what I want to share, I shouldn't say talk to you about, but what I want to share with you is my December TBR. And I know I said previously that you probably won't see another TBR from me. And well, obviously that is incorrect because here we are getting ready to do a December TBR. Most of the books that are on my TBR are books I that are in various states of completeness or incompleteness, however you want to say it. Either way, they're books that I have yet to finish. So, and there are a couple that are going to be brand new books. So, with with my class load, I've just like been leaving books unfinished, but we're going to see if we can get through these finish these books off that I started and finish the other two. Actually three, but well, two. We'll just say two. Um, so we're gonna well, you know what? Let me stop babbling and let's just get right on into it. How about that? After a sip of coffee. So I'm gonna start off with the books that I need to finish, or I would like to finish before the end of the year. And the first book is Circe by Madeline Miller. And I actually started reading this as a buddy read with someone. And the buddy read was, we were doing okay. And then we both got busy. Congratulations to her, she got a job and she was like busy with her new job. And we never finished the buddy read. But on top of that, it was just a slow go for me. And I wasn't all that invested in it. So, and it wasn't like it's not like it's bad. I just wasn't enjoying it as much as I had hoped to enjoy it. So I still want to give it a go. I'm about halfway through. So that, that should kind of go hopefully pretty fast. So Circe by Madeline Miller is the first book on my to finish list. The next book that I have on my list is Michelle Obama's Becoming. I started this for Nonfiction November and wasn't able to finish it because of classwork and work. So I'm again maybe about a quarter of a way through this. So hopefully I can get this finished. Actually, I would say that this one is probably more of a priority for me to read than Circe. So if I have a choice, and this is going to be the choice, obviously. The next book is actually a reread that I started. I read it, and I read it for my work book club, and I wanted to reread it, and I started rereading it, but I just haven't finished it. So, and it shouldn't take me long. to do that. So, and that is Colson Whitehead's The Nickel Boys. This was such, for me anyway, it was such a roller coaster and emotional roller coaster. And I wanted to read it again because I feel like I may have missed some things in here. And as I had started rereading it, and I realized that there were some things that I didn't see. So yeah, it's such a good book though, guys. If you have an opportunity to read it, pick it up from your library, borrow it from somebody, please read it. So the next one, I'm actually kind of ashamed to say that I haven't read it yet. It's Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And this has been on my TBR forever and a day. It's time. It is such time to get this read. The next book, I don't even know why I didn't finish reading it. I like tabbed the heck out of what I did read. So, and I was really enjoying it. It's Amy Tan's The Joy Luck Club. So there are a few books that I'm going to be reading for. One is a buddy read, and the other two are for our group reads. So the first one is another one that I'm kind of ashamed to say that I've never read, and that is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Actually, the book that I have, I can't get to it. It's only like 65 pages, so there is really no real reason why I shouldn't read it. It is Christmas, so why not? And I'm reading that for catching up on classics, and which is a Goodreads group. The next book that I'm going to be reading is Just Mercy by Bryan Stevenson. And Olive over at abookolive is actually, she's hosting this, and it all started, and she's calling it the BookTube Common Read. And the reason why she started this is because, I don't know if you've heard about the kerfuffle that happened with Sarah Dessen. She got her feelings hurt because of a former student at a college said that she joined this group to pick whatever book the incoming freshmen were going to be reading. And she joined it so that a Sarah Dessen book wouldn't be chosen. Now, granted, the way that the student worded it was not exactly the best way to word it, but I understood what the student was saying. I could also see how that could upset Sarah Dessen. But then there was like this whole pylon of authors that piled on this former student, and it was just such a cluster. And but the bottom line is, the reason why the student nominated, or why Just Mercy was chosen, was because it deals with social justice and social change and wrongful convictions and things like that. So, okay, it sounds like a better choice to me, but that's just me. And the last book that I'm going to be reading is a buddy read with Monte over at itsmonteprice, and the book is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. And we're going to be reading 2 chapters a day. So I'm thinking we should be able to get this done by the end of December, right? I think so. I think we got it. So I will link Olive's channel, and Olive also has a Goodreads page for the BookTube Common Read, and I will link that in the description box as well. I will link Monty's channel in the description box, and I gotta go because I have I've got homework to do. I have a project that's due in like 12 hours that I forgot about. I thought it had another week. I don't. So I have to dash. So tell me if you have read any of these books and what you thought of them, but no spoilers, please. If you like the content here, please make sure you click subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and hit the bell to be notified of new content. Bye, y'all.